Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. 2 more really fun bags that we can make from these. Stay tuned. Y'all, weren't these just the cutest? I'm trying to talk my sister into coming on to show us how she made the poinsettias because I don't know how to make them, but the bags were so super easy, and during our live premiere we had some great ideas on different ways that we can do these bags. So that's what today's video is all about. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by, and welcome to all of my new subscribers and to all of my new friends. Welcome back to all of my longtime subscribers and longtime friends. Thank you guys so much for the wonderful ways in which you show up to support me. Thank you so much for choosing to watch my videos until the end, because that certainly helps me with YouTube. And to all of you who checked to make sure that you were still subscribed to my channel, a heartfelt thank you. I really do appreciate the fact that you guys are willing to go that extra mile to make sure that my channel is being as successful as it can be. So in a recent video, we made these adorable Christmas bags, and I made them using some Dollar Tree stockings. We turned the stockings into these bags. I added some of my beautiful poinsettias that my sister Denise made, and we made these gorgeous, gorgeous bags. And the positive response to these bags was just so appreciated. And I'm going to give you a closer look at what we'll be doing with the stocking today. But y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. So for those of you who missed it, I'll have the video for these linked in the description box below. But here is another look at the bags we were able to make from a Dollar Tree stocking. And one of the things that I forgot to show you guys is that you also get a little baby stocking with this stocking at the Dollar Tree. So you can take this stocking and create yet another small bag, or I think this one is cute just the way it is. Dress it up and you can add gift cards or little goodies to the inside. Well, a lot of you shared ideas in the comment section on things you'd like for me to try with these bags. Well, I'm going to take 2 of those ideas today, and we're going to create 2 more versions of bags that you can make for Christmas gift giving. These are Christmas gift giving bags, but you can alter this and use the different colors for different seasons, reasons, anyone. Some of you even suggested that this stocking could be used for Valentine's Day. And it can, because we can turn it into a Valentine's gift bag. Here are the 2 stockings that we're going to be working with today. I'm going to be using hot glue on my project. We're going to be using those stockings to make these 2 bags. Y'all, I think that these are just so stinking cute. This one is just my take on a Santa outfit. So we have our nice red here. We've got that big gold buckle, and we have our belt. And then I have black handles on this one. And then on this one, I'm going to show you how we can take it and turn it into a drawstring to make it a sack, a true sack. So here's what we're going to need to make it. So I have my 2 stockings. I have 3 strips of black ribbon. I have some little pearls. Then I have some gold scrap. And I have some rope that I bought from the Dollar Tree. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and just cut both of these at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and just remove these little pieces right here. And as you can see, we have 2 little baby stockings that we can use on our projects later. Or we can use them as a gift giving idea all by themselves. So here's what I'm going to do. Just like in the previous video, I'm going to cut right here in this curve, matching it with the heel. So I'm just going to take my scissors and cut. I'm not that worried about being exact. I'm going to go ahead and cut this one as well. So now I have my 2 bags, and I can go ahead and remove this piece. And the reason why I didn't remove it sooner is because it's connected to a cardboard piece, which stabilizes the cutting so you don't have to worry about trying to keep this flimsy material straight when you're cutting. So we're going to go ahead and just remove this one. Then I'm just going to take both bags and turn them inside out. Then I'm going to bring in my glue gun, and all I'm going to do, y'all, is add glue all the way across to seal the bottom. If you have a sewing machine, you can sew this. I am using a high temp hot glue. That's what I use, but this will also work with a low temp hot glue gun. So let's go ahead and get that nice and stuck. You want to make sure you have that glue covering from end to end. We'll go ahead and do this one. And you see how quickly this is going. You can make up bunches of these. So if you have a Dollar Tree, or if you have access to be able to get these stockings, go ahead and get them. Or if you want, you can buy them at the end of season, when everyone will be trying to get rid of their excess. Then we're going to take these and turn them to the right side, and then just go in and open your little bag. And now you're able to see that I have a nice little seal on both of these. Then I'm going to take my scissors, and I just want to remove the loop. Now all of these little pieces you can save, because you can probably find a way to use them on other projects. So I am just cutting out my excess here. And then I'll also have to go back and clean up where I have the red fuzzies. That's the one little challenge with this project, is with the cutting that we're doing, we generate those fuzzies. So now we have our two bags, and I am just going to choose from the two which one gives me the better look for the Santa bag. And I think I'm going to go with this one, because the drawstring bag won't really matter much. So I have a piece of black ribbon. This is 1 inch wide ribbon, and I'm going to take it and just wrap it around, starting at the back. We're just going to wrap it around like this. And the way that I'm going to get the ribbon to stick is I am just going to use my double-sided tape. And this worked well, so I am just taking that tape and placing it down on the ribbon. You can try other methods if you want. This actually worked very well for me. And then I'm going to trim. Use my big old spatula to make sure that I have a good stick on this. Then on the back of my bag, I am just going to take the ribbon, place it down, and then I can just start bringing the ribbon around the front. Like this. Peel away that tape. And now I can just bring that ribbon around to the back like that. That's how easy that was. So then to make the buckle, I have some 2-inch gold scrap. I am going to cut out a piece that is 2 by 2. Then I'm going to cut out a piece that is 1.5 by 1.5. I'm going to take the 1.5 inch piece, and I'm going to add some tape. on that piece. This is going to be my cutting template. Then I'm just going to take that and we're going to place it down on this piece, trying to get it as centered as possible. Then I'm going to take my finger blade, go in, and we're just going to cut out this 1.5 by 1.5 inch square. And y'all, I apologize for the glare that's coming from the gold paper. It's very shiny. So we're just going around. We're going to cut this out. And then I should just be able to pop this out. If you have a die cutter, you can do that with a die cutter as well. For those of you who don't, we're able to get that same look just by using a template. So now I'm just going to take some tape and we're just going to place tape on this piece. And I only needed to place tape on 2 ends. So I'm going to remove the excess tape. And I'm going to go ahead and peel away the tape backer. Now we can bring in our bag. And I'm going to look at it to see where I'm placing this. Then once you have it where you want it, you can just stick that down, and wasn't that easy peasy. Then I have this little strip of pearls, sticky back pearls, and I'm just going to cut off 4. You peel away the backer, and then we just put those down. So I place 2 on the inside, and then I'm going to place 1 here and 1 here. So now I'm just going to place this one, and then we'll place that last one right there. And so there we have our little belt buckle. We're going to go ahead and take the 2 pieces of ribbon, and we're going to create handles. The size of your ribbon and the length of your ribbon is completely up to you. But I'm going to take my hot glue gun, and I am just placing some glue on the inside like that. And I'm going to take the ribbon and put the ribbon right there. Guys, if you want to sew your ribbon in, you certainly can. Again, for those of us who don't really sew or don't have a sewing machine, this is a great alternative. If you sew and you don't want to sew it in, they also have that liquid sew. I can't remember what the name of it is, but some of you will, and you can use that as well. So I have added glue to the other side. I'm going to take this handle, put it in the glue, and I'm gluing it this way because it's just easy for me to get a visual placement on where I'm placing my handles instead of placing those handles when the bag was turned inside out. So now we're going to do the same thing on this side. We are going to go in, add our glue, take my handle, put my handle in that glue, and then we'll take this one, put it in, but I'm going to check my length to make sure that I have them the same length. Then when I do, I'll just lift up, add some glue, get that nice and stuck. And so y'all, there we have our second gorgeous Santa bag. Isn't that so stinking cute? And it started with the Dollar Tree stocking. So easy to make. We're going to make the drawstring bag, and it's going to be very simple. We are going to make 10 slits in this bag. So I'm going to start here in the front, And I'm just going to make a slit, and you can see that I'm just making that slit from the front to the inside. And I'm using my finger blade to do it. So I'm just making 2 slits that are fairly close right there. Then I'll make another slit here. And you'll see these when you're getting ready to start threading. And I'll make another slit here. So that's 4. I'll make another slit next to it. And these slits are about maybe 1.5 to 2 inches apart. And when I make one on one side, I'm going to go make another one on the other side. So you will need at least, I would say, 8 to 10 slits. You can put more if you want. So then I'm just going around to the back. Do the same thing in the back. And then we make 2 more slits at the very back. So all I did, y'all, was I made 10 slits where I cut in from the front to the back, and you can kind of see where I've made those cuts going all the way around. You are going to have to open them up just a little bit as you're doing the project, but that is how I placed my slits. So I have this rope, and I got the rope from the Dollar Tree. It's banded at both ends, so I'm going to cut the end off. Just want to grab a certain amount of rope, however much I want. That's what I'm cutting. So what I did was I cut about 30 inches of the rope. Probably won't need all of it, but it is 3 ropes twisted together, and I'm just going to use 1. So all I did was pulled it out, and it came out fairly easy. So to get me started, I'm just going to fold this, and at the front where I made my first cut, I'm just going to take my ribbon, feed it through that first slot, and then I can feed it through the white slot. If I need to make that slot wider, I can open it. And let's just feed that through, because now we have that one piece going in. And then we're just going to go in and out. So on the inside, I'll feed it through this hole. And then I'll feed it through the white. And I open that white up just a little bit more. And I'm going to feed it through like that. And we just keep going around. So now that I'm on the outside, I'm going to take this piece and I'll feed it through that white hole. And then feed it through the red side of that hole. And y'all, we just keep doing this all the way around. So I'm going to go ahead and do most of these, and I'll be back when I get towards the end. All right, y'all, so I'm back and I'm about to thread the last one. So when you're at the end, your last piece should end up on the outside facing that first piece that you put in. And this is what I mean. So we started with this piece going in first. You should end up with this piece coming out. And that gives you the ability to be able to pull this nice and tight, or however you want it, to get that drawstring. And I think that this is just fabulous. And I'm going to pull this just a little bit because I want a little more string on this side. So y'all, there we have created our drawstring. I don't have anything in my bag yet, but when you put something in your bag and you're ready to just close it, just pull it from both ends to get that ruffled top that you like. Then tie yourself a little loop like this at the top, not tying it in a knot, just a little loop. Then here at the bottom, I am going to bring all of that and tie it in a knot. Do the same thing here, tie it in a little knot. Then I'm going to use my scissors and cut off some of that. And then all I'm going to do is just sort of open this up, causing a little bit of a fraying. Like that. And y'all, so now we have another sweet little drawstring bag. So y'all, there we have another stinking cute drawstring bag. I have grabbed a tag and I'm going to take a little bit of leftover rope. I just stranded it off into this little bit. Take that. Now I can take this and I can just tie it to one of the little drawstrings. So I'm just going to tie this off just like this so that it'll be right there. I am going to tie that in a knot, and then I'm going to trim off the excess because I really don't want that hanging. But now I have my tag on, and y'all, this is doggone stinking cute. It is absolutely fabulous. And it all starts with a Dollar Tree Christmas stocking, or a Christmas stocking that you might pick up from anywhere. I'm going to bring in that Santa bag so that you can see just how stinking cute are these. Y'all, I am so in love with these bags. I think the project turned out beautifully. Thank you to everyone who suggested trying this to see how they would look. I'm very pleased with how they turned out, and I hope that you are too. I have brought the first two back in, and one of you mentioned that you'll be saving this idea for next year's Christmas craft fairs because you can see these being a big hit. I certainly can too. These are highly festive, and they give the message that you are hoping to send when you're gift giving. But as I said earlier, projects like this are not exclusive to Christmas. You can use these projects, just make a few alterations to them for any season, any reason, anyone. So guys, I hope that you have enjoyed these beautiful, beautiful Christmas bags. If you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I'd love to have you join this amazing online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.